what your impressions were of the contractors that you guys were grilling. We've spoken to the other lawmakers about this. For instance, the Senator Jinggoy, who thinks that, some of them are lying, not being entirely truthful. What do you think?
Well, definitely, it's also highly suspicious that you have uh, 15 contractors bagging close to about 20% of the projects. And you have out of that 15, there are about four who are sole proprietors. And typically in our setting, sole proprietors are businesses that are if you go into a sole proprietorship, your businesses are normally small ones. For example, grocery or bakery or a small day and night store. These are very small businesses. But we saw one contractor, sole proprietor at that, cornering 7 billion pesos in terms of projects. And even though it's not illegal, it's highly unusual because imagine if you're a sole proprietor, you have 7 billion worth of projects. The risk is on you. If something happens on that project, even your house can be taken away by government. So it's really unusual practice to have multi-billion projects by sole proprietor corporations. So we need to investigate further how that happened.
And then one thing that they already admitted to, at least Diskaya, Sarah Diskaya has admitted to, is that sometimes some of their own companies bid against each other, which is a rigged bidding essentially. They're manipulating the process.
Yeah, definitely that's rigged bidding. It's making it appear that there's competition, but essentially there's none. No, so that's the kind of modus that these contractors are operating. And just imagine they have 9 companies, and apparently they're bidding against each other. So and unfortunately, I think this has been going on for a long time. That's why
Yeah.
they've cornered. No, just this Diskaya, the Diskaya companies alone bagged close to about 32 billion pesos in contract for the last 2 years. This is only flood control.
Yeah.
We're not talking about roads. We're not talking about irrigation systems. We're not talking about farm to market roads. I heard that they also have contracts in those infrastructure projects.